Hello, Asa.
How you doing? You okay?
Yes, how are you?
Not bad, thank you very much. Not bad.
Very good. Welcome to Carnarvon Town.
Yeah, over the moon. To be fair, absolutely over the moon.
Brilliant.
Spoke to you a couple of times, and yeah, over the moon. It's done.
Fantastic. I understand that you nearly joined us a few years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was like 3 years ago. I think it was when Yuan was the manager.
Yeah.
He rang me up on a Sunday to chat to him, and I was like pretty much all confirmed to go. And then we played Kaisus for Gilsfield, and I spoke to Len, the Gilsfield manager, and he said, "Oh, please don't go. You can't go." And we talked. Me and Len's really good mates, and we talked for about 20 minutes after the game. And he said, "Have a think about it." He said, "Listen, playing for Carnarvon." He even said to me, he said, "Great club." He said, "Up fans, I love you." He said, "But we're doing something good here." And I ended up staying. But I always wondered, always a little bit, thinking I wish I would have went, just so, as I say, because obviously you won the league that year. So it was, I always thought I wish I would have come, fans and everything, because I get on with the fans so well. All the fans, every time I play, I play against, I get on with the fans so well. So it was always something that I look back on and thought maybe should have went.
Good. It's how did the move come about this time?
To be honest with you, Joe Williams is a good friend of mine, and he messaged me about a week and a half ago and said, he said, the gaffer was asking about you, blah, blah, blah. So he said, "What are you doing next season?" I said, "Oh, I'm not sure yet." He said, "I've had a few clubs, but I said, I'm not really committing to anything at the minute. So I'm going to wait for pre-season to start and really take my time this year, not rush in to it like I did last year. So I'm going to take my time and feel everything out." And he was like, "Okay, mate, no worries." And then didn't hear anything off him for a while, like for a week. And then he works with one of my best friends. So he texted me a couple of days ago and said, "Listen," he said, "Hugh's been asking about you. Would you be interested?" And then Hugh rang me up. We spoke for like half an hour on the phone. And it was just, as I say, for a no-brainer for me. There was no way I was going to wait and like even think about other clubs, you know what I mean, when it was, let's say, that offer. So it was just, we had agreement. We talked for about half an hour. We had agreement, and then he rang me back. He texted me today to say it was all going to go through. So that was it. It was over the moon, to be fair.
Oh, brilliant. And you already said that you know of, well, you're friends with Joe. Obviously, You've spoken with Hugh. Is there anybody else in the squad that you're
yeah, well, there's loads of the boys, to be fair, because I played for Portmaddock a few years ago. So I know Port signed a lot, like there's a lot of lads from Port that's come there.
Yeah.
And then there's like, obviously, to be fair, playing against the lads for like the last few seasons, obviously not the last couple, but before, I got quite pally with them. And say Kai, the striker, me and him was good mates at Port. So as I say, I've got quite a lot of friends there. Do you know what I mean? So that'll be nice. It'll be easier than going to a club where I don't know any of the lads. Do you know what I mean? I know pretty much most of the boys anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it's quite easy that way.
Yeah, it should be okay for you to settle in, shouldn't it?
Yeah. That'll be definitely, yeah.
What I'll do is I'll send you. You need to give me your address. I'll send you a Welsh, English Welsh dictionary. So
yeah. Borrow that, deal come out. I know the few bits. I know a few.
Yeah, that's good enough. We might teach you a few other decent words as well.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the supporters. How much are you looking forward to playing in front of them? On a Friday night sort of thing.
Well, it's just that's probably the main thing, to be honest. It's probably one of the main things, because obviously watching like the fans on the videos when the wall fell down and things, that's what I want to be part of. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I want to score a winning goal, go and jump in and go mad, because I'm a bit of a lunatic. Do you know what I mean? Let's be honest. Everybody knows I'm a bit of a lunatic. So it'll be great, do you know what I mean, to have all them backing me. Do you know what I mean? It's just literally, that's probably the biggest buzz I've got. To be honest, I started to fall out of love with football over last season and what happened, and the Airbus season before. I started to kind of fall out of love with football, and then ever since I spoke to you, and I've got like, on a signing here, I've got that complete buzz back now, and I haven't had that for a while. Do you know what I mean? I've got that complete buzz back where I cannot wait now to start whenever it is. Brilliant. And to prove a few people wrong as well, because obviously that's for me. I've never played, like, it was playing the Welsh Prem a long time ago, but I've always been on, like, I've went pre-season with Welsh Prem teams, but it's never quite worked out for some reasons or another. And Then it's like I won the league with Airbus, but me and the gaffer didn't really get on, so I left. And I've always just kind of missed out on playing the Welsh Prem, do you know what I mean? So I think like this personally for me is my opportunity to show, do you know what I mean? And to be honest, that's the way I'm looking at it, because I love prove people wrong. So I'm going to show everybody what I can do.
Yeah, music to my ears.
Yeah.
Well, you know, thanks so much for your time, Asa. And you know, I've seen you play against us a while. Actually, before we carry on, did you mention to me earlier on that you scored a hat-trick at that time when you had gone for you?
Yeah, I think it was. I either scored 2 or 3, but I think it could have been 3. We drew the game. I think we drew.
Yeah.
We should have won. To be fair, we should have won.
I don't know about that.
We'll agree to disagree on that. No, yeah, I think I scored 3. I've scored some. I played for Llandudno years ago, and I remember I think I scored the winning goal at Carnarvon. But I didn't realise back then, to be fair, because I was a lot younger. I didn't realise how much that was all, because I remember, a matter of fact, and the ex-manager of Carnarvon, he was behind the goal, and when I scored, he played for Llandudno. We celebrated behind the goal by ourselves. It was just me and him. So yeah, I didn't realise that. But now I'll be scoring for Carnarvon, so we're sweet now.
Yeah, that's okay. Good. Yeah, we'll forgive you everything if you score a few goals. Don't worry about that. Listen, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. All the supporters will be as well. Looking forward to seeing the yellow shirts.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, thanks so much for the interview.
No worries. No worries. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye.